The book that I chose for my book talk is The Giver, which is by Lois Lowry. She is one of my favorite authors. And if you ever get the chance to read the rest of the Giver series, definitely do it. Highly recommend it. The first two books have nothing to do with each other, so don't be surprised if they make no sense. And the third one it just kind of ties them together. And then the last one just ties up a lot of loose knots. The Giver is a dystopian futuristic novel. It's portrayed as a utopian society where everything seems perfect, everything seems in order, the society is happy, there are rules, there are guidelines, and Jonas is our protagonist, and basically he ends up becoming the receiver of memory. And you learn a lot about the community, like the fact that they don't have bad weather, they don't see things in color, they don't have differences, they're not individuals. The government controls a lot of what they say and do, and they don't realize the issues with that. When Jonas becomes a receiver of memory, which is the job that he is given to hold all of the memories of the past, things that they have erased because it was too difficult basically to accept or too difficult to deal with, or it caused too many problems. And so as he becomes a receiver of memory, he basically starts to begin to see the problems with the government having so much control. And this is a book that I would love to teach in middle school. That is actually when I learned about this book. Don't mind my daughter in the background. That this book is kind of what made me fall in love with reading. I got into reading very late in life, so this book just really showed me the creativity behind reading, that somebody could come up with this entire society. And then when I found out it was a series, I got even more excited and had all kinds of fun reading the rest of them. But I would definitely use this in my English class to teach students about the way that government should and maybe shouldn't have control over certain things, the importance of individuality, and being your own person, having free will, making your own choices, and that differences should be celebrated, not eliminated. I would also use this to maybe even discuss race, with the fact that they don't see color. So not only do they not see color, they don't see the color of people's skin, so nobody knows what anybody's race is. So I think that could be a really important topic in all of this. But if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. It's an excellent book, and I think it could really be utilized in an English classroom, and it could open up discussion for a lot of things, especially including death and probably abortion, because it does deal with that in there. These might be a little bit harder topics for some students, but overall I think that things could be dealt with in an appropriate manner. But like I said, if you haven't read it,